Welcome to my channel Super Rare Coins. Today is best top 2 coins. Please don't skip this video, so let's get it started. The 5 new pence coin of 1968 issued under the reign of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II holds an important place in British numismatic history as it was the first decimal coin introduced in the United Kingdom. This coin marked the beginning of Britain's historic transition from the centuries-old pound shillings and pence system to the modern decimal currency system that was officially implemented in 1971. The 1968 issue was part of the pre-decimal transition series produced 3 years before Decimal Day to familiarize the public with the new decimal values. As such, the 5 new pence coin of 1968 is historically significant. It represents the bridge between old and new money in British currency. The coin was minted by the Royal Mint in the United Kingdom at its Tower Hill location in London before production later moved to Llantrisant, Wales. It carries no mint mark as all standard circulating coins of the period were struck by the Royal Mint. The coin is made of a copper-nickel alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, which gives it a bright silvery color and strong resistance to corrosion. It weighs 5.65 grams, measures 23.59 millimeters in diameter, and has a milled, reeded edge. Its round shape and metallic sheen made it similar in size and feel to the older 1 shilling coin, which it was designed to replace directly. In fact, both coins were legally interchangeable until the shilling was eventually withdrawn from circulation in 1990. The obverse, front, of the coin bears the first decimal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II facing right and wearing the laurel wreath of victory, a design created by the distinguished sculptor Arnold Machin Obera. Around her portrait is the Latin legend, Elizabeth II d Urgi. Reg. RFAD 1968, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen Defender of the Faith. This portrait was admired for its elegance and youthful depiction of the Queen, and it remained on British coins until 1984. The smooth, balanced lettering and detailed engraving reflect the craftsmanship of the Royal Mint during this period, combining both tradition and the promise of a modernized system. The reverse, back, design of the 1968 5 new pence coin was created by Christopher Ironside, one of Britain's most respected coin designers. It features the heraldic badge of Scotland, the Scottish thistle, royally crowned, symbolizing the unity of the United Kingdom and paying tribute to Scotland as one of its 4 constituent nations. The thistle has long been an emblem of Scottish pride and resilience, and its appearance on this coin represents the shared heritage within the United Kingdom. Around the central design are the words "new pence" at the top and the denomination 5 at the bottom. The simplicity and dignity of Ironside's design made it one of the most iconic and recognizable coin designs of modern British numismatics. When the coin was issued in 1968, it was distributed to banks and financial institutions ahead of the full decimalization in 1971, allowing the public to become familiar with the new system. The 5 new pence coin was equal in value to 1 shilling, 1/20th of a pound. It circulated alongside pre-decimal coins for many years, helping to ease the transition. Later in 1982, the inscription on the reverse was changed from "new pence" to simply 5 pence, signifying that the new decimal system was now fully established. In 1990, the coin was reduced in size to a smaller version, making the original large 5p coin, including the 1968 issue, obsolete and withdrawn from circulation. From a numismatic perspective, the 1968 5 new pence coin is historically valuable as the first ever decimal coin produced for the United Kingdom. Although it was minted in large quantities and is not rare in circulation, its symbolic importance makes it a popular piece for collectors, especially those interested in British currency reform or decimalization history. The coin was produced in both circulation strike and proof versions, with the latter included in official Royal Mint presentation sets. In circulated condition, the coin generally holds modest value around 10 pence to 50 pence, but in uncirculated or proof condition, it can reach £2 to £5 depending on preservation and presentation. Coins with sharp details, lustrous surfaces, and no handling marks are most desirable to collectors. The 1968 5 new pence coin is more than just a piece of metal. It symbolizes the modernization of the British economy and the beginning of a new monetary era. Its introduction required massive public education campaigns and represented one of the largest financial transformations in British history. The coin's design choices, the Queen's portrait by Machin and the Scottish thistle by Ironside, reflect a careful blend of continuity and innovation, ensuring that while Britain embraced a new decimal system, it retained strong ties to its traditions, culture, and unity. Next, the 5 new pence coin of 1970 is one of the most historically significant decimal coins of the United Kingdom issued during the reign of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Although it carries the date 1970, it was not released for general circulation, but rather minted exclusively for collectors as part of the last pre-decimal coin sets issued before the introduction of full decimalization in 1971. It therefore occupies a special place in British coinage history, representing the final chapter of the old monetary system and the symbolic bridge to the new decimal era. The 5 new pence coin was originally introduced in 1968, but the 1970 issue stands apart because it was struck only in proof quality as part of the Royal Mint's 1970 proof set, which commemorated the end of Britain's centuries-old pound shillings and pence system. The coin was struck by the Royal Mint in London using polished dies and specially prepared blanks to achieve a mirror-like finish with frosted relief details. The alloy composition is cupro-nickel containing 75% copper and 25% nickel, a durable and corrosion-resistant blend with a bright silvery appearance. T weighs 5.65 grams, has a diameter of 23.59 millimeters, and features a milled, reeded edge. The size and metal composition were identical to the pre-decimal 1 shilling coin, which it replaced in value, equal to 1/20th of a pound sterling. The 5 new pence coin thus served as a direct successor to the shilling during the decimal conversion process. Its standard dimensions and metal composition were carefully chosen to maintain continuity and public familiarity, ensuring that the shift to decimal currency was as seamless as possible. On the obverse front of the coin is the first decimal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II facing right and wearing the laurel wreath of victory. This design was created by the renowned sculptor Arnold Machin OBE, R.A., who was commissioned to design a new effigy of the Queen that would appear on all British decimal coins from 1968 to 1984. The portrait presents a youthful and dignified image of the Queen combining grace and modernity. Around her effigy runs the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.A.D. 1970, meaning, Elizabeth II by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The refined execution of the lettering and portrait detail on the proof coins of 1970 is among the highest quality ever produced by the Royal Mint in this era, showcasing the craftsmanship of British engraving. The reverse, back, of the 1975 new pence coin carries the heraldic badge of Scotland featuring a thistle royally crowned. This design was created by Christopher Ironside, one of the most celebrated British coin designers of the 20th century. The thistle, the national flower of Scotland, represents the unity and strength of the United Kingdom, while the royal crown signifies the authority of the monarch over all parts of the realm. Around the design, the denomination is written as new pence at the top and the value 5 is displayed at the bottom. The overall composition is symmetrical, elegant, and clear, a hallmark of Ironside's work and a fine example of mid-20th century British numismatic art. The design was simple yet deeply symbolic, reflecting both tradition and the modernization of the national currency. Because the 1975 new pence coin was issued solely for collectors, no examples were released into everyday use. Instead, the Royal Mint included it in the 1970 proof set, which was the final set of pre-decimal coins ever struck. This set contained the halfpenny, penny, threepence, sixpence, shilling, both Scottish and English designs, florin and crown, along with a 5 new pence coin, each with a beautiful mirror finish. The 1970 proof coins were struck in relatively limited numbers compared to circulation issues, making them valuable and desirable to collectors today. The total mintage for the entire 1970 proof set was approximately 2 million sets, with the 5 new pence being one of its key coins due to its role in the upcoming decimal transformation. From a numismatic perspective, the 1975 new pence coin is a highly collectible issue due to its proof-only status, historical timing, and superior quality. It represents the final mintage of a coin bearing the new pence inscription before the decimal currency officially launched in February 1971. Coins in perfect proof condition, deep cameo finish, no marks or toning, are typically found preserved in their original Royal Mint cases. In the collector market, the coin's value depends on the condition of both the coin and its presentation packaging. Well-preserved 1975 new pence proof coin typically ranges in value from £3 to £8, though entire 1970 proof sets can sell for £15, £30, depending on market demand and quality. Symbolically, this coin embodies the end of one era and the dawn of another in British monetary history. It reflects the modernization of the United Kingdom's financial system under Queen Elizabeth II, a monarch whose reign oversaw not only national stability but also technological and cultural transformation. The use of the crowned Scottish thistle continues Britain's long tradition of celebrating the unity of its 4 nations, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, within its coinage. Meanwhile, the new decimal denomination signified progress, modernization, and the adoption of a simpler, international-friendly currency structure that aligned Britain with global financial systems. Today, the 1975 new pence coin is a cherished piece among British coin collectors and historians. It holds not only aesthetic value due to its brilliant proof strike, but also historic importance as one of the very last coins of the pre-decimal system. Though struck with the new pence inscription, it belongs to the twilight of the old coinage and the prelude to full decimalization. Its pristine mirror-like fields and frosted relief remain a testament to the Royal Mint's craftsmanship, precision, and dedication to quality during one of the most significant monetary transitions in modern history. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.